Ladies and gentlemen.
How's it going, guys? My name is Mando.
My name is Papo.
And welcome to another episode. This episode is going to be a bit different. We don't have Bucky for this episode, but make do with what we got.
Yeah, we'll survive.
We'll survive. So, what's up, man? How you been?
Good. Just, you know that chill you get when you get cold, but it's because you're sleepy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've been like that all fucking day, even though it's been warm outside.
Yeah. Starting to fucking warm up. Trying to go fishing.
Yeah.
I'm ready for that shit.
Yeah, we went last weekend.
Yeah.
Sadly, we didn't get shit. Bro, no bites, no nothing.
Nothing,
dude.
bro. Nothing.
And we were casting it decently far to see if we could get some bites. Nothing, bro.
Nothing, bro.
Oh, bro. But it's not. It's the experience. It's just being there, relax, and all that shit. That's what counts.
Yeah. I mean, the water's still cold, so
Yeah.
that's a factor.
And not to say, I mean, there was a fucking chum bucket or a chum boat that fucking was throwing shit.
Nah, they were getting oysters.
Was that? Is that
I
what
think
that
that's
was?
what that was.
Because they were throwing shit in the water.
Yeah, they were getting oysters.
Oh.
I'm almost 100% sure that's what it was.
But shit, the same shit. It was disturbing the fucking area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't really like fishing where we went anyways. There. It's fucking trash. Always. It's always
the
been
one
trash.
place we wanted to go was fucking closed.
Yeah, it's always been
I think that's the
trash.
first time I've seen it actually closed.
I've seen it close before when I found out that it wasn't 24 hours.
Oh, yeah. But it was a while ago. But that shit, it was fucking fun when it was 24 hours. You remember those times we would fucking go fucking at night and wouldn't leave until the next day, nighttime?
Yeah.
Oh, bro. Catching all that fucking catfish and shit.
Hell yeah.
Bro, those little fights are fucking fun. That one time I caught the stingray. Were you there?
Probably not.
No, I was with my mom. Bro, fucking stingray. And my mom was like, I can't reel it in. Because you could all you hear was the drag and shit. And I was like, tighten the drag a little bit. And she was like, I'm starting to get tired. And I was like, give me the run. Bro, I took that bitch from the tip of the fucking pier all the way back.
People eat them.
Oh,
I heard
yeah.
there was this dude that fucking was saying that he makes it into like scallops or whatever.
Yeah. When I dragged it in, fucking someone gave me their net, and I fucked up their net. That bitch was heavy, bro. Heavy. I didn't think it was that fucking heavy. Because it was only like, it was probably like this big without the fucking tail.
Yeah.
Right? But when I fucking put it in the net and everything, I tried to lift it up, and all you could hear is the net fucking stretching and fucking ripping. I was like, oh.
Yo.
Bro, and so I was like, I try to grab the stingray, but I try to make sure that the tail was like kind of caught with the net so it wouldn't fucking like Steve Irwin me, man. So when we pulled it in, we took the hook off, and somebody came up to me and was like, can we keep it? And I was like, yeah, sure. Bro, right there and then, fucking didn't even kill the damn thing. Just fucking whacked the fucking wings off.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, bro. All you could see was they whacked the tail off first, right? And then they fucking whacked the wings off. And all you could see was the fucking thing just shaking the whole time. At no point in time killed it. Just left it there to die. I was like, bro, at least fucking kill it before you do all that.
Yeah, those Asians really do that shit,
Like,
bro.
all they did was, and they left it there, dude. They didn't even fucking do anything. They just left it on the ground.
Did they leave afterwards?
No, they kept fishing. I guess they were hoping to catch a stingray themselves.
Yeah.
Because there was a lot of stingrays that time, but they had caught like a baby one before we caught that one.
Yeah.
They had caught a baby one, but I think
probably the
I don't know if they
skates.
let it go.
It's probably the skates and shit.
But yeah, fishing is fun,
Yeah.
especially when you catch something, bro.
Yeah, I want to try trout fishing. Maybe bass fishing too.
But trout fish is I don't know, bro. Plus, I don't even have the rod for that.
That's why you get it.
That's why I get it. This motherfucker.
Bro, a bait caster. And I was looking into it. medium heavy rod. I fucking saw this setup that a lot of people were saying is pretty good, so I really want it.
You talking about the one that
Nah, bro, that
you fucked up?
No, dude. See, that one was all the specs that I wanted. Right? It was an Abu Garcia combo, and the dude was selling for $50, and I was like, he definitely fucking bird nested that shit. And then he was like, nah, I'm not trying to do this shit no more because there was no line on it. So I was like, he's definitely trying to get rid of it because he doesn't know how to use it.
You think that's what it was?
Yeah, that's what it was. He gave up on it. So I was like, I'm gonna offer him $30. I fucking go to offer him $30. He's like, all right, cool. I was like, I'll give you $30. Just
how much is the real like buying it from the store?
I think it's like $70-$80 if I'm not mistaken.
Really?
Yeah, something like that. I'm not. If
it's
I'm
not that bad.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
You might as well just buy it new.
You're right, but $30. It's like $70-$80. I might be butchering it though. I might be butchering it. I'm pretty sure like when it first came out, it was like in the 100 range.
I think weren't we looking at it the last time we went to Bass Pro?
No, I'm not sure, but I fucking wanted to go get it, and I was like, "Yo, I'll give you $30 and I'll pick it up right now." Bro, I had worked like 2 night shifts and shit. I fell asleep. And when I woke up, it was morning already. I was like, fuck. Jesus Christ.
You ain't wake up like,
no.
You know when you like fall asleep and you wake up in the same day thinking it's the next day?
Oh,
you
I've
wake
done
up
that
like
shit
that?
before. Nah. Nah, though. I was like, I hit him up. I was like, dude, I could do definitely after 6. I'll pick that bitch up, dude. Come on. No answer, bro.
He never answered you then?
No, dude. No. $30 is not bad for Abu Garcia. It's $30. It's not bad.
He was giving
for a combo. Yeah,
he was giving
combo.
the rod too. Right?
Yeah.
Shit, you missed out. You fucked up.
Yeah, dude. I've been seeing the reels going, just the reel going for $30.
Yeah.
So
he might be giving up on fishing. I think that.
Yeah, that's definitely what it is. He was just trying to get like his money back. He was probably like, I don't know how to fucking use this. So.
But that last time we went to Bass Pro, I was looking at reels like that, and they look cool.
Yeah.
They look like they're fucking.
They're fun.
Yeah. I like the noise it makes. That fucking drag noise it makes.
Yeah.
Oof.
I'm sure we'll see what this year brings. I'm thinking about like getting probably like 2 more, and probably a reel for that surf rod, a bigger one. Because I got that smaller one, because out of like last minute.
Yeah.
But
you should put one of those fucking reels on that big motherfucker.
Oh yeah, if we go
that fucking one.
No, yeah, we can. That's what I'm saying. I'm thinking about getting a bigger one. That way we could take it to the beach.
We would need to learn how to fucking cast for.
Nah, bro. I'm trying to get a drone.
Oh my god.
Trying to get a drone.
That's gonna be a fucking expensive fucking fishing trip.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a drone. Just a drone is like a stack if I find it used.
Fuck. Oh, dude.
It's specifically for fishing.
Like you've seen those motherfuckers that cast it from the fucking beach.
Yeah,
they're just whipping it around in circles and then.
Yeah.
And all you hear is that shit going.
Godspeed. Yeah.
For like a fucking like half hour.
Yeah. No. See, in the drones will do 7 pounds of fucking bait. Like, yeah, we'll carry 7 pounds.
That's a lot of bait.
I mean, you know what I'm saying.
What are you trying
the payload.
What are you trying to catch is the real question.
No, that's what I'm saying. But the payload is 7 pounds.
Yeah.
So.
It's fat fucking hook.
Yeah.
Catching sharks and shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
We need to go on a boat. That's what we needed.
Dude.
I feel like we missed out when we went to Florida.
Yeah, we did. Is that we can't like.
Y'all fucked up.
Nah, dude.
I was awake.
It's just not the same. No, but look, let me. It's not the same with kids, dude. It's not.
No,
it's never gonna be the same with kids.
Were we gonna take the girls?
Yes.
We were. I don't remember.
Yes. Like it's not the same with kids. It's you're not gonna be able to enjoy the fishing when you're on a charter with kids. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen. But I'm definitely trying to get a fishing kayak. too. But we'll see.
Yo, some of those bitches are expensive. I told you about the one that I saw. It was like, I think it was like 5,500.
Yeah.
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 But that bitch had a motor. So.
Yeah. Like a little trolling motor.
I guess so.
But yeah.
Just put a sail on that motherfucker. Some mini fucking sail in front of you.
Fuck no, I'm trying to get like a pedal kayak.
Yeah.
There's a dude in the area that sells them for like $1,200, brand new.
That's not bad considering how expensive they can get.
Yeah, $1,200 is not bad. It's propeller.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. It's not paddle.
Bro, I feel like you'd get dragged a lot though.
Nah. I'm definitely trying to fucking.
It would be fun though.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a different type of adrenaline.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm definitely trying to do it. I'm gonna see what this summer brings, if I do it or not.
Yeah.
But there's a fucking very big chance that I'll go through with it. Yeah.
I can only imagine you fucking dragging that bitch.
Bro, I'm telling you. And then like I might be willing to try like camping too this year.
I got my shit, bro. I need to go camping.
I'm trying to go, but if I go camping, like we gotta fish, dude.
That's the problem. I can't. I don't know any areas.
Yeah, we'd have to
have like a little fucking stream or some shit.
I found a few.
Yeah,
I'll get you hip to it.
Yeah, cause that's what I've been wanting to look for, like a little trail that I can go to, find the camping spot, and then have like a little stream there so I can.
Yeah, I'm trying to, bro. I was thinking. I have like a few plans for the summer. I want to see. I'll talk about them later though.
Yeah.
But anyways. About that video you sent me earlier. Yeah, that shit's fucking
I came across this video earlier this week on Padre Pio. He's an Italian, I guess, priest, right? And what they said about him in the video, I don't know how it left me feeling. Because there's like a lot of things that he did that in the Bible says cannot happen. You know what I mean?
Cannot happen in the terms of
like
it being benign.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, so I don't know. Like, I'm going to play this video for y'all to hear just the gist of what he has done. All right. And y'all can leave comments on what y'all think about this. Here. Hold on, give me a second.
The Saint Padre Pio.
Yeah.
He was an Italian priest that lived, he only died like, I don't know, like in the 60s.
Okay.
I think he died like, it was late 60s when he died. He was a mystic. And there's a really famous story of his where he was so famous because of the things he was able to do. Mm-hmm. He could like levitate and he could like do all of these things. Yeah.
Dang.
And he was also able to bilocate. So he would be in one area and then he would be in another area at the same time.
No
and like
way.
It's like proven, like witnesses that were like, no, he was here at this day and time, and they're like, no, he was here at this day and time.
Yeah.
And then they would ask him and he'd say, yeah, I was both. I was at both. Like I don't like I was there and there. And it was like proven, like you know. But anyway, so he was so famous because of the gifts that God gave him, that when people would go to confession, they wanted to go to confession with him.
Yeah.
And literally, and there's footage of this. There's lines of people miles long.
Oh my gosh.
I think the most time he ever spent in the confessional hearing confessions was something like 3 days straight.
Dang.
And I don't even think he had water or anything. He just stayed there and he wasn't planning. Because when you're in the confessional, you don't know how many people are outside waiting to talk to you.
Yeah.
And he ended up being there for like 3 days where the line just, he was there and he came out and he thought it was just a regular, confession session or whatever. But anyway, there was a really famous story of a lady that she was going to go to confession with him. And he had the same, where he was able to read hearts. He could read people's hearts. And this lady came to confession with him, and he knew already when she walked in, he knew that she was going to be withholding a sin.
Dang.
Right? So when you go to confession, if you go to confession and if you withhold any sin that you remember, and you specifically go in and say, I'm not going to say this sin, that's a sacrilege. And that confession is not valid. If you hold back anything, it's not valid. So Padre Pio tells this woman, says, hey, look, I'm not going to hear your confession. I want you to go home and pray, come back another time. And he sent her out without hearing her confession. She came back again, same thing. He said, no, I don't think you're ready for this. Go home, go pray. You can come back another time. And he did this to this woman multiple times, right? She came back again. And at this point, she's getting upset that Padre Pio won't hear her confession.
Yeah.
And she comes in, she storms into the confessional, and she says, hey, like, I'm upset with you. Like, why? I've been here multiple times. Why won't you hear my confession? Like, what gives? So Padre Pio, at this point, he's like kind of like annoyed with her.
Yeah.
And he says, sit down. So he sits her down. And he says, I want you to close your eyes. And she closed her eyes. And she says, I want you to tell me what you see. And she saw the Pope.
Yeah.
She saw the Pope, right? And he told her, he said, who do you see? And she goes, I see the Pope. And he said, which Pope? And she said, I don't know who this Pope is. He looks like he's dressed like the Pope. And he said, you don't know who that Pope is? And she goes, no. And he tells her, he goes, that Pope would have been your son if you hadn't aborted him.
Oh my gosh.
This woman had an abortion.
Oh my gosh.
Was not going to confess that she had an abortion. Padre Pio knew that the woman was not going to have an abortion, that she was not going to confess that she murdered her own child, right? And so that's why he kept sending her away, because he knew that she would have been in danger of committing a sacrilege by withholding that.
Yeah.
And she said, if you had not aborted that baby in the future would have become a pope.
Dang.
And that's when she broke down crying, and and then she was sorry, and then he was like, okay, now I think you're ready to confess to me.
Yeah.
And she did. And that woman was even, like, she was interviewed about it, like when he was canonized, when Padre Pio was canonized by the church, she like did many interviews where she talked about it, and she, told the story. And there was a lot of stories like that with Padre Pio, but that's just one that stands out.
Yeah.
There was one story where, like, because he was like world famous.
Yeah.
He had the stigmata. I don't know if you heard of the stigmata. No. So he had the wounds that Jesus had when he was crucified. He had the wounds.
What?
And he, like, you see a lot of pictures of him where his hands, he'd have to wrap his hands because he was bleeding. His wounds would be bleeding. He would have the wounds on his hands, and because of that, he became so famous that people would swarm him, and they wanted to see the stigmata. They were, it got so bad that the church kind of like hid him away because it was causing too much commotion.
Yeah.
There was one story where he's like in a crowd because he's like world famous. He's like a mystic, and they want to And there was somebody that was on the verge of dying, and they needed to make their last confession, receive the Eucharist. So Padre Pio, he was in a crowd like miles long, right? Yeah. He literally levitated and he flew over the crowd so that he could make it in time to talk to the person and hear their last confession and give them the last rites and give them the Eucharist. And that was seen by thousands of people, and they all, multiple independent, like in the hundreds of people that saw it happen.
What the heck?
In Italy, he was a priest in Italy just in the past century, Padre Pio.
What about?
So yeah, man, those gifts are absolutely something that God still gives us.
So how does that make you feel? Like, what are your thoughts on that, dude? Because to me, like, one, it sounds unreal. Nah. Like you know how like when he said he levitated and flew over everyone, all I could think about was Chris Angel in the moment right now. That's why I kind of chuckled. But
I feel like it's highly hyped up. I feel like there's no way. And like when you come across something like that, man, I don't think that's good.
Yeah, like
I'm pretty sure that's demonic bullshit, bro. That's not nothing.
I'm on that same boat because
I respect the Catholic Church, but this is not it for me.
This is a whole different level.
Yeah.
Like, this isn't
the stigmata. Come on, bro.
Yeah, like I'm not saying that he was comparing himself to Jesus, but that's
almost, bro.
But that's like borderline you comparing yourself to Jesus. And like when you're doing that, there's nothing good to come from that. And and the fact that all these people made lines and were like wanting to do confessions with him was like almost borderline worshiping the guy.
Yeah.
And again, that's not something you're supposed to do. Like,
Yeah. I don't think that's stigmata is crazy.
yeah. And from the sounds of it, they were saying that like the wounds in his hands would constantly bleed.
Yeah.
So I don't know, bro. Like that just doesn't to me when I first saw the video, it didn't sit right with me. Don't get me wrong, like, it caught my curiosity because this was actually the first time I had actually heard about the man, right? Like the name sounded familiar, but I never actually knew who he was, right? But when he started like explaining all that, like when he started describing the things that he would do, like it just didn't sit right with me.
Yeah.
And like there's a lot of people that are like, yeah, he was a saint and this and that. But when you got someone, a mortal human like you and I, doing things like that, there's just no way.
Not it. It's not it.
It's not it.
So I was looking up, right, if people actually like contested this stigmata thing, and apparently some critics accused Pio of faking the stigmata, for example, by using carbolic acid to make the wounds. Maria DeVito, the cousin of a local pharmacist, Valentini Vista at Foggia, testified that the young Pio bought carbolic acid and the great quantity of 4 grams of Veritrine without presenting any medical prescription whatsoever, and in a great secret. Veritrine is a mixture of alkaloids and a high caustic product. Veritrine is so poisonous that only a doctor can decide whether to prescribe it. As a pharmacist, Vista stated that in front of witnesses, Veritrine was once used as a paralyzing muscle insecticide, primarily against lice, but also was prescribed by pharmacists. Also prescribed by pharmacists as an external stimulant that renders one insensitive to pain. Pio maintained that the carbolic acid was used to sterilize syringes for medical treatments, and that after being subjected to a practical joke where Veritrine was mixed with snuff tobacco causing uncontrollable sneezing after ingestion, he decided to acquire his own quantity of the substance in order to play the same joke on his confreres.
I don't like.
So
I feel like, yeah, it's easy to fucking
carbolic
fake
acid, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I can go, not that I would willingly want to do it, but like to just be out there and be known for something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can just go and stab your hand. Not that you would want to, but it's possible. Like, people have done crazier things, I think.
No, so they did x-rays on his hands. So basically it was just like very like surface area type.
Yeah,
deal.
just to make it scar up.
Yeah.
But like that's what I'm saying. There's different ways of faking it. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Like when I saw that video, it just didn't sit right with me, and it just got me curious. Like it didn't make me feel right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's why I was asking. Like how did that make you feel?
Yeah. Nah, I wasn't it. It was. I didn't. I feel like these crazy allegations of biolocation and healing and all that stuff is greatly exaggerated. The stigmata is definitely like done by his own person. There's just no way.
Yeah.
There's just no.
And then,
no
like you
way.
heard in the video, it says that he was doing confessions for 3 days straight, nonstop. there's just no way. There's no way that a person would be sitting there 3 days straight, no sleep, no eating, no drinking water, nothing. Like, there's just no way.
Yeah.
Like, unless he like fell asleep while he was doing confessions, but I highly doubt that. Like, the whole levitating and flying over a crowd, like,
I'm sorry.
I can't get past that one. Like, that one's, there's just no way.
Yeah, no. Definitely not. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I don't know.
It goes against everything
It
that
does.
I've read in the Bible. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Or listen to the Bible, and it's just like you're kind of like borderlining comparing yourself to Jesus. You know how he walked on water, how he would heal people. You know, the fact that he actually did get crucified. He had those wounds on his hands and feet. You know, and you're just not supposed to do something like that. And the fact that these people almost borderline worship the guy. Like, there's only one person you're supposed to worship, and it's God. And simple as that.
There you have it, man. Padre Pio. Padre Pio.
And this guy died in 1968. So it wasn't that long ago.
No. It wasn't. He was 81.
Yeah. So, I don't know. It would be nice to see how you guys feel about something like that.
Yeah.
Like, leave comments on there.
I'd be definitely.
Because I really want to see other people's perspective on this. Like, we might get dogged for what we said, or people who agree with what I said or what Mando said. And I'm curious on that perspective.
I definitely want to see what people have to say about this one.
Yeah.
I'm curious as fuck. Yeah, fuck no. Definitely not, bro. Definitely not. Most definitely not. Did you hear about Conor McGregor
Running for
president
in Ireland?
Yeah.
I did. I don't know what made him want to do it,
What do you think?
but
He wants to maintain.
I think it was
He wants to
because
maintain
of the
Ireland.
the
Corruption and the
corruption
immigration.
in Ireland. Like, a lot of the funding that people were paying for wasn't actually going for the shit that was supposed to, or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And
The immigration policy too.
yeah, shit. I mean, if he can pull it off, kudos to him.
Bro, I'm super excited about what he's gonna go.
Do you remember when I mentioned presidents duking it out to see who has supremacy?
Yeah, he fuck everybody up.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro, we should start something like that.
Bro,
have presidents just duke it out to fucking stop wars and shit.
Bro, you fuck.
Bro,
people.
we would fucking sell so many tickets just to see fucking presidents duking it out.
Bro, I'm gonna see.
Just have a whole fucking Conor McGregor fucking fighting everybody, bro. Just to be the fucking number one world power just from doing that.
Yo, let's see this video. Conor. Bro, I'm so.
Did he ever get convicted for the
No,
whole
they
allegation?
settled, I think.
Did they? Yeah, because I heard that he was getting convicted, or he was going through a trial because of, what was it, sexual assault or rape or some shit?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I never heard if he got convicted of it or if they, like, just dropped it or whatever.
Irish politicians reject Conor McGregor's presidential bid. That's crazy.
Why, though?
I'm about to show you.
Like, shit. I think anyone in the country
Let's see.
can be a president here, no? As long as you're 35.
Conor McGregor full speech at White House before meeting Donald Trump. We're about to see. Bro, he don't play shit, dude.
Yo.
Let's see. I'm trying to see like one where he's like actually talking
I'm here
about.
to raise the issues the people of Ireland face. You know,
There you go.
and it'll be music to the people of Ireland's ears. Never on the main stage has the issues the people of Ireland face been spoke. You know, our government has long since abandoned the voices of the people of Ireland. And it's high time that America is made aware of what is going on in Ireland. What is going on in Ireland is a travesty. Our government is the government of zero action with zero accountability. You know, our money is being spent on overseas issues that has nothing to do with the Irish people. The illegal immigration racket is running ravage on the country. There are rural towns in Ireland that have been overrun in one swoop, that have become a minority in one swoop. I'm here to raise the issues the people of Ireland face.
See, so the whole immigration thing isn't just in our country. Ours is just because it's a lot of media footage being put out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
This whole immigration situation is in all countries, and in all countries, nobody wants immigrants. Not to put it in a bad way, you know what I mean?
So suppose,
like if as long as you do the shit the right way, like go through the whole process, and then fine, come in. But like when you're fucking like
just dumping.
yeah, that's where everybody's just that's where we need to agree.
So there's a statistic about a small town, small town in Ireland. There's a statistic of this small town in Ireland that was 96% Irish, and in a matter of like 6 years or some shit, like 5 years or some shit, it's gone to I believe 35% Irish.
So they became the minority in their own country.
Yeah.
So that's the problem.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Bro, I was watching a video where they said that where this Arab fella was talking about how he was getting 500, I think, euros or whatever the currency is a week. And then basically all his family, like fucking, I don't know, like 60 something members of his family are in Ireland now.
What the fuck?
Yep.
That's ridiculous.
That's fucking ridiculous, dude.
But like, so the thing with that, right, is that, like you said, it went from 96% to what, 36, 30 something?
Mm-hmm.
You're borderline at risk of losing a culture.
Yeah.
You know
Tradition,
what I mean?
culture, all that stuff. Yeah.
And that's the problem with illegals coming into countries.
Yeah.
And it's not because we don't necessarily don't want them. It's just that's the fact. Like you could lose traditions, cultures, and all that shit.
And you mix it up. It's fine. It's fine. But when you start like trying to like take over, when the country starts having to fucking accommodate, and you're trying to make it how your country is, it's crazy, bro. Because it's like saying the United States goes to some Arab country and then says, you guys can't be Muslims. You have to be all Christian. Now. And I want everything in English, please.
Yeah.
Please. Like, there's no, like, not please. I mean, matter of fact, I'm going over. And you're going to fucking make everything in English.
You're going to do what I say.
Yeah.
There's no asking.
Yeah.
And again, that's a problem.
Yeah.
Like, we shouldn't be doing it, and nobody should be doing it to us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like.
Exactly.
So when people say, "Oh, it's just the U.S." and this is in every country.
It's in every country. And then the thing is, like,
and like, there's other countries that will act quick on it. Like, I'm talking about, like, you think ICE is bad here, bro? There's other countries where as soon as they find out, in that second, they're gonna go get you.
Let's just talk about the countries in the Americas. They're on your ass within 24 hours of you skipping that 90-day visa.
What 24 hours, bro? They're on you within the hour, bro.
Yeah, they're not playing no fucking games.
You're getting deported,
dude, and
immediately.
And unfortunately, is like what Connor was saying is like, that there's like rampant illegal immigration, right? And then like a lot of European countries are going through it, and for example, Christmas in Germany, a Saudi Arabian guy plows through a Christmas market.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They killed like 11 people or something like that.
Yeah. Matter
Yeah.
of fact, I'm gonna see if I can pull it up.
Yeah.
And the dude had been fucking making threats for years.
Wasn't he like, sorry, wasn't he? Weren't they claiming that he was associated with ISIS and shit?
It
no?
was. Give me a second. I have it over here in my notes.
But like, yeah, that's the main issue. It's not that we don't necessarily want you in the country. It's just do it the right way.
So the attack was on Christmas in Germany, in Magdeburg, Germany, at the Christmas market. At least 5 people, including a child, were killed and more than 200 injured after a car plowed into a crowd.
Yeah.
German authorities say the suspect, who was a 50-year-old man from Saudi Arabia, has lived in Germany since 2006 and worked as a doctor in a nearby town. His name was Talib al-Abdul-Mohsen. Yeah, so a 9-year-old child and 4 adults were killed in this attack. And apparently the dude had like been crazy his whole fucking time in Germany. So Saudi authorities warned German authorities about the suspect's erratic behavior and that he could be possibly a threat. And he had been on the radar for 11 years prior to the attack. In 2013, he reportedly threatened a medical association over a qualifications dispute, prompting a police raid. However, no attack preparations were found, and he received only a fine. In 2014, he allegedly threatened suicide or an attack, and in 2015, he lashed out at the earlier fine, accusing judges of racism and threatening to acquire a gun. Al-Abdul Mohsen was never deemed a formal threat and now faces murder charges for killing 5. Yep.
And it goes to that when you become lenient on your immigration shit like that happens.
Yeah, and then we have the overcorrection, possibly. I'm not sure, but the elections did happen in Germany this year. But so this was his thing, right? This is what was weird about the situation. So AfD is a right-wing party in Germany, but very anti-immigration. So he had tweets about discrimination in Germany against Saudi refugees, and he had tweets that were anti-Islamic and posts that were pro-AfD. So, like, was he trying to throw it off by blaming the right-wing party?
Yeah, I don't fucking know, dude.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like basically what the asshole that tried to kill Trump.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he was registered Republican, but donated to the Democratic Party.
Yeah.
So for those yeah, so the AfD opposes immigration into Germany, especially Muslim immigration, and and is a party of suspected extremists. And so he was saying all this. You know what I'm saying? So like, this guy plows through this Christmas market, and then makes these posts, and then cries racism.
Yeah.
So how are you pro-AfD, cry racism, and then plow into a whole Christmas market? You know what I'm saying? So like a lot of these countries, one big trying to like
contradiction.
Yeah, it's trying to like impose that he was a great guy. You know what I'm saying? He was a normal guy.
Who just lost his shit.
Who just lost his shit. It wasn't just a Muslim radical. That's crazy.
Like,
but at the same time, he was fucking doing interviews with fucking the BBC about this shit.
It's like how the Venezuelans that were fucking taking the apartments and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were giving them money, housing, and everything, and they were doing that shit. It's like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, dude.
That's what I'm saying. Like, when you become lenient with the immigration shit, that's where it's like, you get the immigrants start to, like, abuse. You give them a hand, they take the arm, type of situation.
Yeah.
And it shouldn't be like that, bro. Like, the U.S. in all reality isn't that bad compared to other countries. Like, I'm telling you, like, there's countries out there that will fucking respond within the day. Like you're gonna get deported within that day once they find out you're there.
Yeah, like there's this one TikToker, Venezuelan TikToker, that would fucking tell all their illegals to fucking squat in houses.
Oh, yeah.
And like cheat the welfare system, all this, that, and a third. And the piece of shit would flaunt all this money and then like show that he had like an anchor baby and all this, that, and a third. All that. Just trying to cheat this. Yeah. He was like, you gotta do this, capichi, just trying to like show everybody how to fuck over the American system.
Yeah.
You know,
Fuck over the people.
Yeah, fuck over the American people. So he just got deported. His name is Leonel Moreno. And I'm gonna say it right now. Fuck Leonel Moreno, bro. Fuck that guy.
Like, you can't be doing shit
honestly,
like that.
Dude, he is such an asshole, bro. He is such an asshole. Like, I'm pretty sure.
Venezuelan national, dubbed the migrant influencer, is at the center of controversy this morning. He's been using TikTok to coach migrants how to live in the U.S. by taking advantage of laws protecting squatters. Hanadoba reports.
Una casa en United States.
In his most recent controversial TikTok
In
video,
United
Moreno was telling
States.
his followers to avoid living on the streets in the United States. They can, quote, invade empty homes and live there, saying under U.S. law, if a house is uninhabited, it can be seized, referring to squatting rights in our country. That video garnered almost 4 million views.
As
Bro.
we have more migrants moving into.
I'm sorry, but that squatting law is such a dumb fucking law, dude. It's such a dumb law. I didn't even know that fucking that was a fucking thing until like a fucking few years ago. Right?
Dude.
I'm like, how does that make fucking sense? Like, you can rent a room to someone and then they won't pay you and you can't kick them out. You're in the wrong, even though it's your fucking house. Like, you're in the wrong. Like, how the fuck does that make sense?
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Like,
People
that to
are
me,
vile
like, you can
pieces of
take them
shit.
to court and everything, and you're still in the wrong, even though it's your house.
Yeah.
They're able to stay there.
Yeah.
That shit just baffles the fuck out of me.
It's
So like if you own a house, I don't have to pay the government.
I'm gonna stop paying my property taxes. Yeah, all right.
That's the gist of what the fuck that is.
Yeah, all right. You're gonna stop paying.
The government's gonna take your fucking house and everything. You're
Gonna
gonna be
take that
on the
ass
fucking
too, bro.
on the streets. Like,
Bro,
but somebody that has no rights to your house can just stay in your fucking house without paying, without doing none of that shit, and you're in the wrong if you try and kick them out. Mm-hmm. Come on now.
Yep.
Dumbest fucking law to ever exist.
So, like I said, the illegal immigration is a bit of a problem, and then we got too much immigration, so you can't fucking vet everybody, right? So we got then we get radicals, undercover radicals that do this type of dumb shit. For example, the dude in Germany, like I said, like, bro, these knife attacks in London, again, in another country that is losing their culture too.
Yeah.
I believe a lot of the major politicians are of other countries.
France is another country that
France is people shitting,
bro.
shitting by the Eiffel Tower, dude, camping,
Bro.
and it's just like it's all African migrants and or Arab migrants, and basically France is losing their identity too.
Like,
It's the culture.
You're losing the culture. You're losing that, and like France, it's known for being like the most romantic country.
I don't know why. It's
because of
known.
the Eiffel Towers and all the other shit, right? But now you got these immigrants ruining the country, and like so you like there you have to see it from that perspective that immigration maybe to some people, right, and like some immigrants they don't deserve it, but like in the bigger picture it's very much needed, but
I feel like
the more lenient we get,
the
more stupid shit happens,
the
more violence, the more chaos.
It's the thing is like it's okay to have a bit of immigrants, but you don't want to bring everybody over because all you're doing is transferring that third world bullshit into a first world country, and that's no good. That's no good. Like Poland has this policy in the border, like lockdown, and like if you cross that border, you're done. Yeah, you're done. And like I said, it's come to that point, bro. Like when you have terrorists in the terrorist watch list crossing your fucking borders, like no tomorrow, is crazy.
And it's like I've said before, and Bucky has said it too. Like there are some people immigrants that are here that very much deserve to stay here.
Yeah,
they do shit right.
100%.
They go to work, they pay the shit that they need to pay. They're paying taxes and shit. And like those are the people that deserve that chance to stay.
Yeah.
But then you got those motherfuckers out there that are doing gangbanging, fucking doing stupid shit like that, causing chaos,
babies,
doing all this dumb shit out on the streets and shit, and it ruins it for everyone else. And that's where I'm saying like, it just needs to in the bigger picture, it just needs to get strict, not stricter, but like it needs to get more tightened. The policies need to get tightened.
We need more legal immigration. Yeah, not illegal immigration. Like oh, dude, I have a video that I really want to fucking show you. Oh, please, God, please be here, dude. Oh, damn, bro, shit.
About what? Is it about what we're talking about?
Yes, dude.
What?
Oh my god. Please tell me.
We're fucking dying for a second.
No, it's not here. It's not here. It's a video, right? You know how like the news took over with how Haitians were coming over here eating people's cats and eating people's dogs and shit. Well, it's this Haitian in the Dominican Republic where the dude from the Dominican Republic.
Are you talking about that he doesn't eat anything that his family?
He doesn't eat anything in Haiti because all they do is cook human meat.
Yeah, I seen that video.
And he was like, "Fuck that! I bring shit from the Dominican."
Send you that video?
No.
Did you not send it to me?
I sent it to you.
Hold on. Where did you send it?
I think it was TikTok.
TikTok. Hold on. Let's see if I can.
And it's in Spanish, but it's basically, he says, I don't need anything in Haiti because...
Like, he says he goes and buys his own stuff.
Yeah, he buys his stuff from Dominican Republic, and then he goes to Haiti with the stuff because he doesn't trust anybody.
Not even his own family.
Not even his own family. Because his own family, like everybody eats human meat.
Yeah.
There's human meat, dude.
You know what's funny is that a lot of the things that you sent me isn't available.
Are you serious?
Post unavailable.
Oh my god.
That's funny. It might have been one of those too. That's the funny shit about it.
Yeah, I saved it on my fucking photos. But the photos didn't transfer onto my iPad.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, dude. It's so fucked up.
Yeah.
So fucked up.
Like the fact that you have somebody that has that is saying that he's from Haiti. From Haiti, and he's saying stuff like that just goes. And that's not even the first time I've heard of that. Like, I remember in school, There was this one kid. He was from Haiti, bro. He would say that a lot of people over there did fucking voodoo,
Yeah.
and black magic and all that shit. The eating
Yeah.
animals and stuff like that. He would say that, and like you got people from Haiti saying stuff like that. So I mean, if they're coming here, they're probably most likely
They say
doing the same shit here.
Yeah, they say that in Liberia it's the same thing too.
Like,
You know what I learned about Liberia? So apparently Liberia was, I didn't know this. It shows, and I'm like a big like history dude. So apparently Liberia is the land that the freed slaves got in Africa. So after they were freed, we got them a place in Africa for them to make their own country, and that's what Liberia is. And it's crazy, bro. I'm not. You look up Liberia on the Sean Ryan show. They said that there was like human heads in markets, in voodoo markets and shit. People selling body parts to eat and shit. Like that was a normal thing. You're not gonna find it, dude. You're not gonna find it. It's probably like unavailable now.
let's see,
Because they probably think it's like racist or something.
probably,
Yeah.
but you never know. You might fucking find it. No, just a whole bunch of fucking food videos.
You see a human arm there?
Just getting grilled.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Human arm getting grilled. Just like
Human arm is just like pork meat. You put salt, pepper.
what's that? Oh my god, you're fucking disgusting. What's that fucking disease that you get from eating human flesh? That like what happens is when you eat human flesh, you get like a disease in your brain, and it starts to make you, I don't want to say go crazy, but like you start losing control of your body.
Delirious?
No, it's I don't. There's a word for it. Hold on. So it's called kuru.
Kuru?
Yeah. It says it results in unsteady movement, tremors, slurred speech, and mood changes.
Off of eating human flesh?
Yeah.
Is it like you get it no matter what? Or if you get it
From the
infected?
From the sounds of it, it's just by eating human flesh. I mean, bro, like I don't fucking know, dude, but that's just the thought of eating human flesh is fucking crazy. It's like how motherfuckers feed chicken to their chickens. Like, y'all are making fucking chickens cannibals. Like, I see motherfuckers, they're eating chicken and then they get a piece and they start feeding their fucking chickens. I'm like, bro, what are you doing?
That's crazy word.
Yo, like, that's fucking, I don't know, dude. It just says headaches, joint pain, shaking, loss of balance, deterioration of speech,
No
decreased
way.
muscle control. Like it fucks your body up. It's a disease. Like,
What do you think it is? The diet?
What do you mean?
Like our diet is what fucks up other people when they eat us?
I don't think so. I think it's just the act of eating.
See, that's how you know God fucking puts those things in fucking in place for you to not commit these sins, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fairly sure. I mean, that's an abomination, my guy.
Oh, but did you know? Look, so talking about humans, eating humans, there's hold on.
Yeah, kuru means to shake.
Damn.
It says the word kuru comes from the Fore language and means to shake. Kuru is also known as laughing sickness because of the pathological bursts of laughter that people with the illness would display.
Damn.
It says the first report of kuru to reach Western ears came from Australian colonial administrators who were exploring the area. At its peak, around 2% of all deaths in Fore village were due to kuru. The illness dominantly struck down females and children. Yeah, bro. Like, Kuro has a long incubation period where there are no symptoms. This asymptomatic period generally lasts 5 to 20 years, but it can extend to more than 50 years in some cases. That's for life, my guy. What the fuck? That is for life. So you know how Jeffrey Dahmer ate human flesh?
Yeah.
There is a possibility, had he lived long enough, he would have gone through all this.
He didn't. Yo, what the fuck?
Mind you, I mean, he died not young, but I mean, he died early on. They killed him early on. Sorry, he didn't die. They killed him.
Yeah.
So, had he lived to old age, there's a high possibility that this guy could have had these symptoms.
Yeah. So, there's this fucking there's this thing, right? This book or these rules that sailors used to have or something like that.
Oh, here, listen. It says once the practice significantly reduced, the illness could no longer spread. Researchers believe the last victim of the disease died in 2005.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
So there's this fucking book that is based on that's basically rules for like sailors.
Mm-hmm.
And in this book, it shows you, it supposedly like tells you how to like prepare human flesh.
What?
If you were to like, if your like ship was to like
stranded
capsize,
out in the ocean and shit.
And like there's like certain levels of who you can eat and who you can't eat.
What fucking movie is it? It's with Chris Hemsworth. It's about Moby Dick.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So they get stranded in the ocean for like, I think for like a couple months or some shit in the movie. And they came to that situation where they had to eat someone in order to survive. I'm assuming that's what it's based on. Not the movie was based on, I guess, those fucking rules.
Yeah.
Like, that is, I don't know, dude. That's, I guess in a situation like that, I think anything is possible, I guess.
We're gonna see.
Like the ones that were in the plane crash up in the mountain. It was what was it, a soccer team?
Oh yeah.
What was that movie called?
Society of the Snow.
Yeah. And that one was based on real events.
So, a custom of the sea is a custom said to be practiced by officers and crews of ships and boats in the open sea, as distinguished from maritime law, which is a distinct and coherent body of law governing maritime questions and offenses. Among these customs was a practice of cannibalism among shipwrecked survivors by the drawing of lots to decide who would be killed and eaten so that the others might survive. This specific custom
I'm assuming the captain is immune to that rule, though.
I don't know.
Unless he's like he's hurt or some shit, and there is no, like, his chances of survival are very low. I feel like that's how that would work.
This specific custom, also known as the delicate question or the proper tradition of the sea, specified that in case of disaster, when there was not enough food for survivors, corpses would be eaten. If there was no bodies available for consumption, lots were drawn to determine who would be sacrificed to provide food for the others. As long as the lottery was fair, giving everyone an equal risk of dying to become food for others, this was considered entirely legal. and justified by the circumstances. On the whole, sailors and the general public knew and accepted this protocol of cannibalism to survive ship disasters.
Now the real question is, what would you do?
I'm eating, bro.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm eating. I'm sorry.
You sound like you're eating out of curiosity. I don't think
Probably.
You're fucking. That's crazy, bro. I don't.
You want to sear the meat slowly.
Oh my god.
Fucking-
Smoke that bitch for like 2 hours.
You want to sear the meat slowly so it
Yo,
maintains
shut the
its
fuck up.
flavor.
You're gonna ruin steaks for me, bro.
Lightly salt and
Oh
pepper
my
it.
God.
And a nice dash of salted butter.
Oh my god. This motherfucker's gonna make a whole fucking food show out of human flesh.
Yo.
Jesus. I don't
If properly conducted, cannibalism was legitimately by a custom of the sea, and the popular literature augmented by the unrecorded tales of seamen told each other.
So
Let's
does
see.
this rule stand?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was about to say.
No. The only cases when cannibalism in maritime disasters sometimes led to legal prosecution was when the lotteries were fixed or absent altogether in violation of accepted custom. Such violations were nevertheless common enough. Captains and other crew members were often unwilling to put their own lives at risk, as the rules of the custom demanded, instead of choosing to sacrifice those they considered more expendable, such as slaves, young boys, and passengers, to serve as food for the other survivors.
Oh yeah, that's straight murder.
Yeah, there's
That's straight murder.
there's no
Just
fucking
killing,
way.
Yeah, that's
Dude.
straight murder. But like, I mean, like if there's a group, I mean, that is willing to sacrifice themselves, I guess. I just don't see that shit
Oh,
happening.
look, this is the one that's based on Moby Dick, I guess.
Uh-huh.
After a whale, this is the Essex.
Mm-hmm.
After a whale rammed and sank the whaling ship Essex of Nantucket on the 20th of November of 1820, the survivors were left floating in 3 small whaleboats. They eventually resorted by common consent to cannibalism to allow some to survive. Of the 7 crew members eaten, 6 died of starvation and 1 of starvation and exposure. One, Owen Coffin, lost the lottery and was shot. The captain volunteered to take Coffin's place, but Coffin refused, accepting his lot stoically.
Yeah, that's how it happened.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So that's the shit that I was looking for.
Yeah. That in that situation, well, most of them died, but this last one, he sacrificed himself.
Yeah,
So I mean, I guess fair play.
yeah.
But either way, I don't know, dude. Being in a situation like that, I don't know if I would be able to do it.
You wouldn't be able to eat somebody?
I don't think so, dude. I don't think so.
Like waist up or waist down? You have to choose.
Oh, you're a cunt.
You have to choose waist up or waist down.
Fuck.
And he's missing one leg. Like down to the probably mid femur.
Fuck, dude. I don't.
So at this
fucking
point,
know.
you're like fighting for like upper femur, dick, and other leg.
No, I think that's what you wanted to get to, you stupid motherfucker.
No. Off no bullshit. Off no bullshit. What would you do? Upper, lower.
Fuck. Oh, bro, I don't know.
You have to, bro. You have to. We are gonna die. You have to.
Bro, at this point, just take me out.
You have to choose, bro.
I guess it would have to be upper,
Upper? What part?
an arm or some shit.
Bicep?
Probably.
Yeah.
Tricep, maybe.
All right. I'd have the back strip.
Or
Filet mignon, this motherfucker, dude.
is talking like it's a cow, bro. I have the back strip.
That's it. I'm sorry, dude.
Give me the flank, all right, then. Give me the flank steak. Yo, this is fucking vile.
Oh,
This is fucking vile, bro.
We're not talking on anybody for real. The fuck?
Says you. It's like, no.
This guy is fucking disgusting.
Oh my god, no, bro. I don't know. I don't know, dude. I don't think I would be able to do it though.
If we stuck out there with a volleyball like Castaway. Wilson. No, I'm doing the Telemundo version.
Oh.
Wilson.
Oh my god. Bro.
Oh my god.
No, I don't know, dude. I think that's probably like the best fucking outcome is you finding an island
Yeah.
that you could actually get resources from.
Yeah.
Because at least there you can like make a makeshift rod or some shit and catch fish.
Bro, but
or
then
a makeshift spear.
imagine getting like caught in an island and the island has like killer tribesmen,
Oh,
like the
cannibal tribe.
yeah, like the Rothschild
Yeah.
that disappeared.
Yeah, I'd be sick.
Yeah.
It's like an unknown fucking
Yeah.
tribe in an island.
Yeah, dude. And they're
Yeah.
like cutting you up like alive though.
Bruh.
My crew should have eaten me. Fuck.
Eat everything except my dick.
Have some dignity. Don't leave me out naked. Bro,
Bruh.
have you ever seen a Futurama?
Yeah.
We take you for snoo snoo.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Fuck no, dude.
But
I don't know.
it would be crazy stuff.
I guess you would have to be in that dire situation to actually be able to say some shit like that.
Yeah. Most definitely. Most definitely.
Like if it came to that, I don't know, dude.
Yeah.
That means like your situation is really fucking bad.
Yeah,
Like,
there's
really
no
bad.
good looking.
Yeah. Like the chances of you yourself surviving even after doing it.
No, I'm
is,
just saying like it's your
slim
buddy.
to none.
Yeah, it's just, like just saying it's your buddy. You go back and you gotta like tell your wife, oh, your husband died, and I ate the motherfucker, dude.
Oh, bro, I don't know. I don't think I'll be able to.
Like
do
that one situation on like what is that movie called Brothers, where Tobey Maguire is a veteran.
It. Oh,
And he had to kill the dude that was from his like same like part of town and shit. And everybody deemed him as a hero, but nobody
was
knew
like-
that he had killed the fucking dude.
oh my god! I never watched the movie, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's with Natalie Portman too,
Yeah.
and Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've watched like little clips of it, but
Yeah. That'd be crazy.
I don't know, bro. I'm telling you, I guess my stance on it would change maybe if I was in that situation, but I don't know. There's like a really high spot for me to say no.
Yeah.
I think I'm dying of starvation,
Yeah. Here's an aqueduct.
bro. I think if anything, like I would try and fish.
Eat raw fish.
Yeah, just eat raw fish. If
Yo,
I can catch it,
you'd probably get infested with parasites. So be it.
the survival chances, bro, are like slim to none.
I guess.
Like, I mean, it's either eat human flesh or eat if you can catch fish, raw fish.
Yeah, bro.
I think I'm
Like,
I'm
I'd
gonna risk the parasites over eating.
I'd need some salt, dude. I need some salt to jerky that motherfucker, dude.
Throw that bitch back in the water. Slap that bitch in the water.
Dry that bitch out, bro.
I mean, I'm fairly sure. Well, no, I guess you're right. You need the salt. Yeah, but I don't know, dude. I think I'm eating raw fish if
Yeah.
I can catch it, or I'm starving.
That's crazy. Well, let's end this episode.
Yeah.
And hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Don't
Let
hate.
us know what y'all
Yeah.
would do.
Yeah, let us know
Yeah.
what y'all would do for real.
Because that's a real fucking thinker, dude. Like,
Yeah.
that's either eating human flesh or starving to death.
Fuck yeah.
And I think I'm choosing the starving to death.
Hell yeah. No, I'm not. Fuck no. I'm taking the back strip, son.
Yo, this motherfucker's gonna make a whole makeshift fucking grill on a boat.
Like, I'd be so delusional. I'd probably be Gordon Ramsay.
Salt Bay,
Nah, Gordon Ramsay.
bro.
You fucking cunt. What are you doing?
Why'd you make him
over?
Australian?
Oh. You fucking cunt.
No, he says you fucking donut.
You fucking donut. You're fucking ruining my back strip on a Tuesday.
Yo, bro. Oh my god. The fact that you're talking about it as though it's a fucking actual piece of meat. I mean, I guess it is. But like, I'm talking about edible meat. Yo, bro.
All right, guys. I'll see you guys later. Hope you enjoyed the episode.
I don't know if I'm gonna be in the next one.
This fucking guy. And like, follow, subscribe, and
Comment.
yeah, comment. You know, we're on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, X.
Yeah, y'all been commenting a lot on TikTok.
Yeah.
Some of them are funny. Some of them
Yeah. Oh yeah, and if
are
you have a
actually
problem
like
with my
feedback.
mask, if they have like a problem with my mask, you want me to take it off? Nice try, fat boy. You're never gonna see my face, bitch.
Next video, you have no mask on.
Right? Later, guys.